I'm Josua Rine, licensed professional counselor. And this is Responding in Relationships, Emotional Intelligence in Action for Better Communication, part of the Pause and Respond series. This series, 15 parts, focuses on Pillar 6, where emotional control gets tested in real conversations, where your internal work meets another person's perception, where what you mean and what they hear are often two different things. A lot of people walk away from conversations believing one thing. They never listen to me. They don't hear me. They ignore everything I say. And sometimes that's true, but many times you're not being ignored. You're being misread. And if you don't understand that difference, you'll keep trying harder in ways that make the problem worse. Most people think communication is about sending a message. It's not. Communication is about how that message lands. You can have good intentions, clear thoughts, valid feelings, and still fail at being understood. Why? Because people don't only hear your words. They hear your tone, your timing, your energy, your expressions, your pace, your emotional intensity, and they filter that through the past they've had with you. So when you say, "I'm fine," they may hear, "I'm irritated." When you say, "We need to talk," they may hear, "I'm about to attack you." When you say, "I'm just being honest," they may hear, "You're about to criticize me." That's misreading, and it happens constantly. Let me make this real. A husband comes home from work. His wife says, "You're late again." What she means is, "I missed you. I needed help. I'm overwhelmed." What he hears is, "You're failing. You're in trouble. You're not enough." So he gets defensive, and now she feels dismissed. Now both people are reacting to meanings that were never spoken clearly. That's not being ignored. That's being misread. This is one of the biggest hidden problems in relationships today. People react to interpretations, not intentions. You know what you mean. They only know what they experienced. And when people feel tension, they often interpret through emotion first. That means neutral comments can sound sharp. Questions can sound controlling. Silence can feel rejecting. Boundaries can feel personal. And feedback can feel like disrespect. Why does this happen? Because the brain fills in the blanks. When communication is unclear, emotion fills the gap. History fills the gap. Insecurities fill the gap. Stress, tension fill the gap. Past emotional wounds fill that gap. And if someone already feels unheard, they may hear rejection even quicker. If someone already feels criticized, they may feel and hear that attack even faster. If someone already feels unsafe in their relationship, they may hear that threat faster. This is why two people who hear the same sentence come up with completely different interpretations. Here's where people make the mistake. They double down. They say, "That's not what I meant. You're twisting it. You never understand me." And now the conversation has become a courtroom. And what's on the docket is intent versus interpretation. defense versus reaction. Nobody is solving anything because proving what you meant does not automatically heal how it landed. Think about that again mentally. What you meant matters, but how it landed matters too. Strong communicators understand both. Weak communicators obsess over their own intent only. They think if my intent was good, I shouldn't have to adjust. That mindset creates distance because relationships live in impact, not private intention. This doesn't mean you're responsible for every misunderstanding. It means you're responsible for learning how you are commonly received. That is emotional intelligence, knowing when your tone sounds harder than you realize, when your timing creates resistance, when your urgency feels like pressure, or when your silence becomes withdrawal, when your honesty feels like aggression. That awareness will change everything. Let's use another example. Someone says, "Can you calm down?" What they mean is, "I'm overwhelmed." What the other hurt person hears is, "You're crazy, you're irrational, you're the problem." And now escalation begins because words are filtered through emotion. That's why high pressure conversations require precision. Precision means saying what you actually mean. Instead of, "You never help," you might say, "I need more support tonight." Instead of saying, "You don't care," you might say, "I'm feeling disconnected." Instead of "whatever," you might say, "I'm frustrated and I need a minute." Precision lowers confusion. And that's important because confusion fuels conflict. Another critical skill, check perception before reacting. Instead of assuming the other person's meaning, ask. Try asking, "What did you hear me say? Can I clarify what I meant? When I said that, how did that land for you?" Those questions slow the pace of the conversation. And by nature, they begin to create space. And in that space becomes options. This is where the pause matters again. When you feel misread, your instinct is to defend fast, quickly. But fast defense usually sounds like guilt or aggression. Instead, just offer a pause, breathe, and then clarify. It might sound like this. Let me say that differently. That came out wrong. What I'm trying to express is, those phrases protect the connection within the relationship. Now let's go deeper. Sometimes people say they're being ignored when they're actually being ineffective. And that's hard to hear, I know it, but it's true. If your message is wrapped in acquisition, people defend. If your message is wrapped in sarcasm, people close. If your message is wrapped in intensity, people brace. And if your message is vague, people will just guess. And often that goes poorly. Strong people just don't speak truth. They package truth well. That is maturity. That is leadership. And that is relational intelligence. Anyone can dump emotion. Not everyone can deliver truth in a way that can actually be heard. And yes, sometimes you are being ignored. Sometimes the other person is simply avoidant, dismissive, selfish, or emotionally unavailable. But don't confuse every communication miss with malicious neglect. Sometimes they're not rejecting you. They are reacting to how the message arrived. And that's an important difference, and that difference matters. Reactive people repeat louder. Controlled people communicate clearer. Reactive people chase being understood. Controlled people improve delivery. Reactive people personalize everything. Controlled people get curious first. It's a sign of growth. Here's the shift I want for you. Before saying something like they never listen, ask yourself, am I being clear? Am I being precise? Is my tone helping? Is my tone wrong? Are they reacting to delivery more than what the content of what I'm actually saying? That question, that self-analysis alone can save and improve your relationships. This is what we're building in this series. We're not interested in fake niceness or people pleasing. We're here for real communication strength, the ability to say what matters in a way that it can be received. This is Pillar 6, responding in relationships. And sometimes the fastest way to be heard is not to be louder or quicker. It's to become clearer. If you want to go deeper into the pause and respond framework, if you want to get the books, the second edition is out. I kind of cleaned up some things on the first. The workbooks are out. There's some different workbooks out for the new series that have launched on the website. There's also some personalized one-on-one coaching opportunities come up to work through some of these options. You can find all that information at pauseandrespond.com. Episode 2 is now complete. 13 more to go for this series. Follow the show so you don't miss the next episode. Because next time, we're going to talk about why emotional speed causes conversations to collapse. Less reaction, more choice.